Good morning, family and friends and homesteaders. So it was about a week ago or so we started in on the chicken house and the chickens. Obviously, we've already talked about what we feed them and how we feed them, which I might add has increased their egg production. A couple weeks ago, we started feeding them in here, and we were getting about 4 to 5 eggs per day. And honestly, if you think about putting 30 chickens around this and this little trough over here, it doesn't exactly work very well. So we started feeding them outside, got egg production up to, I think we're about at 9 eggs per day. But more importantly, what I really want to talk about is, so we have nesting boxes. Usually it's 1 nesting box per 4 birds, okay? That's the average. Now, we got 20 boxes here and we got 30 birds, but 5 of those birds are roosters. So obviously you're not going to get any eggs out of those cows. So nesting box is one thing that's important. Water during summer and winter is different. There's an old adage that says that no water, no eggs. You can eat all day long for chickens. You're not going to get any eggs. But if you don't have good, clean, fresh water all the time, they're not going to get a thing. So this is our setup for the wintertime. This is a 5-gallon jobby. This is a heated base. And, you know, before people can go crazy here real quick, I will tell you, this is meant for initially for a tin water heater. But the voltage on it is so low and the heat's on it is so low, it's not going to bother anything. That's a plastic base, so we're not terribly worried. So here's the inside of the chicken house. You can see we got the nesting box, water. We normally feed in here, but obviously I showed you outside a couple videos ago that we do feed them outside. So that's it for this quick short video, but we are going to go outside and we're going to talk about the pasture that we have that we rotate for our hens. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, good morning again. So this is the second part to the video that we just talked about with inside the hen house. Now, let's get out of the way and let's let these ladies out. Let's scoot back a little bit so they can get out here. Okay, so while we're walking away here, there's a couple different ways of making your chickens free range. Okay, so I use that quotation mark. Free range is used pretty loosely in the world of chickens. Okay, you can buy eggs at the store that are free range. Okay, now the difference between the free range that the store says and what we do here are different, and it's all up to you what you want to do if you have the room. But technically, free range, they only need a certain amount of cubic feet around them to where they can walk around and be free. Now, our free range is a little bit different, and it's even more different still than some others. Some others create chicken tractors where they can just move their chickens on a daily basis, which actually is fantastic. And sorry, I'm watching our dog Odie over here. He loves to herd chickens. That's Odie, by the way. He loves to herd the chickens back in the corners, and sometimes even actually when they get out, he will herd them. So it's quite nice having him around. But off topic, what I'm trying to tell you is we created this small enclosure that goes along with the first one, as you can see over there. Okay, the problem is, the reason why we created this one was that first enclosure is pretty dead. I mean, we've had chickens there for 30 years, and there's just nothing left. So we needed a place that we could rotate them so we can grow what we want over there again. We put buckwheat in last year, we put some clover, just some extra scratching stuff for them. But the idea I'm trying to get you with here is it is a very good idea if you have 30 chickens or more, or even a smaller amount, to rotate pastures with your chickens, just like you do with animals. I'll explain again another time about our heritage hogs, how we rotate pastures, and our goats and stuff. So as you can see, just a small enclosure, obviously not nearly as dead as the other one. And let me tell you what, the chickens love to come out here year round. It doesn't matter whether it's spring or it's winter, because there's plenty of stuff in the ground, plenty of good stuff. And unless you've ever had an egg that comes free range, like truly free range, you don't know the benefits of it. It is absolutely fantastic. Super dark yolk, very mealy flavor. It's just delicious. So that's what I wanted to cover. We have another pasture here that chickens can rotate, and we'll have some more videos coming up here soon. Corey has more about the breakdown of the deer inside the house, where Ephraim and I start cutting things up. And we're also going to start talking about our hogs and our goats soon. So happy Friday from the homestead here, and we hope you have a blessed weekend. Thanks.